Hello? Hey, can y'all hear me? Hey, Nolans. Welcome back. I feel a little bit better. Hey, great workout, Al Stacker. I saw you at the gym. I know it was buffering, but I was still in there. I want to talk too loud my voice. I got this cold. Everybody's asleep. Yeah, YouTube. I'm doing a quickie here. I can't sleep because I feel miserable. So I'm just doing a quick live feed. Yes. Y'all like it? And I appreciate everybody. Yes, I know, right? I feel miserable. I still got this. I'm taking some of this stuff. This ain't no product endorsement, but this helps a little bit. Makes me drowsy, makes me yawn all the time. And of course, I take Walmart water. This is a quickie about Adsense. King Rody. I always love everybody that comes on here, but I want you to be aware that AdSense, it pays. Everybody think that AdSense. Hold on, let me. You could get analytics now for Android and Apple. Google Analytics is kind of the same, but it's kind of like YouTube Analytics, but for Google. It's like the big brother of Google. This is Google. This is YouTube, the big brother and small brother. But the big brother analytics is a lot better. I can't really talk loud, so once you go to Google Analytics, man, it's so awesome. You put in your user account, your ID, whatever it requires, and it gives you a rundown on how your channel is. You have to understand that all these YouTube channels are great. Al Stacker, my channel is not. I mean, it's not as popular. Hey, bossy, thank you. But I don't got like 150, 200 chatters. But you have to understand those chatters that come to those sites, they're just feeding off each other. It's not like they're watching Bossy and Haitian, and they're not really watching their sites for ads and all that. Out of that 200, maybe 25 or 30, just like what I got here, just what Al Stacker has on this site. Those are the true cores. Now, if you're gonna go out there and start bidding and like an auctioneer, hey, come visit this channel, visit that channel. We need 10 more, 10 more. That's not content creating. YouTube knows that because they're gonna see what's going on. You don't think that YouTube has the capabilities to actually see what I'm doing right now. They see my numbers, but at any given point, they could just go, this guy is sharing subs. He's not getting paid, but he's not creating nothing. You don't think they know that? They do. They actually know. I mean, just because you're not getting banned and knocked off your channel doesn't mean they don't know. You're really not doing nothing due to the fact that you're helping others. So YouTube, at the end of the day, they don't mind if you boost their channels. But boosting channels is not, YouTube don't consider that content creating. And it's just not me saying it because a small percentage of my channel is boosting because I don't mind. I'm not going to block you if I know you use, but I also understand that you're here because of that. You know what I mean? I'm not ignorant. So I know that my creation, some of my information that help you, I know y'all in here for. But a large majority is just, hey, I got your friendship, bye. And that's fine, because I'm not in here to get paid. But if you want to get paid, Miss Nolans, Dirty Broke, Baby Girl, Career, and all you guys, y'all need some real support. And that's what this is about. Go into your Google Analytics if you want to really get paid, and just type in whatever information they want. It's not really hard. Once you see it, you create the account, you create the property. It's so cool to see those numbers. So that's one way. That's one way to optimize your channel. You can improve performance, by doing that. And how is that is, you go in there and you put in your contents ID, right? And you paste in the URL, like your location, and it tells you how fast your website is. Real cool. It'll literally tell you. Like, all you do is put in like your YouTube address into test my site with Google, and it tells you how fast your connections are. In Google land, hey China, thanks for giving me your code. I feel miserable. But in Google land, you know, in Google land, I mean in YouTube land, it's important to have a good connection. Like, if you have you ever been to a site, and imagine when you start getting monetized, you go to a site and it's like, and you can't understand what they're saying, and then you see the ads running. Those ads is paying your rent, paying your car note. But in the meantime, this is your connection. Join me. It's like, really, you're losing so much money because your connection is not there. Your connection. You could test your connection with Google Test My Site. Again, a great. This is utilizing, optimizing your channel, and that's what optimizing means. Use their tools in Google land, because the more you use the tools, the more your site is relevant, and you're not gonna lose a lot of subscribers. So, when I test my connection, mine is above average, so that's good. Before you go online, right? Even on your phone, go to Google Test My Site, right? Test my site, hit that button, put in your connection with your phone, your website, your YouTube channel website, and then see how fast that connection is. If it's fast, then go ahead, do your live or do your video. You don't want to do a video that's like, you just did a whole hour and you don't even know that you're digitizing. Now you got to do a whole hour to redo that video. Before you even do that, test your connection. Again, if you go live, a lot of people go live and they're like, "Bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop," and it's a shame because we're trying to give them support. But now it's like, that happened to me this afternoon. Another part of the house, the connection is real bad. And always test your connection using the utilize the test my site tools. Real good, fun site. You go in there, Google test my site, put in your URL for whatever your YouTube channel name is, and you go in there and you can see how good your connection is. It'll tell you. Google says above average, great connection. Then you go ahead and do your live. It ain't worth. Why are you gonna do a live where you can't even understand nothing you're saying? I mean, and it's frustrating. Like, you're trying to support, and you're like, sounding like they're talking French. You know what I mean? Also, be aware of your payout threshold. Once you monetize, right? The payment thresholds. Well, all that means is just fancy talk for, depending on your location, you need to supply tax information for tax purposes, to your Google account. Once you start getting money, all of that stuff is real important, because once something happens, they could just freeze your account for any reason, your monetization. So let's say for the whole month of March, for 4 weeks you did all these great videos, and you're trying to get a paycheck for that month, and you're expecting like $1,000. Well, you're not going to get that after you did all that work, because you got to reapply for monetization because they held it. There's a lot of stuff, I know, man. They need your address verification. They need your payment method, direct deposit, whatever it is, the banking information. They'll tell you. Here, let me explain it to you. Like, for the U.S. tax dollar, right? Tax information is $0. Your tax verification is $10 minimum, 10,000 payment method. 10,000, $10 payment method, $100 payment, and then $10 for cancellation. So, and you got like 75 countries here with different variations of the threshold payments. If you reach 100 on the threshold, You know, you got like $100 or more in payments on your page of your AdSense account. Once you get there, between the 21st and the 25th or whatever it is, all of these things are going to be important soon. Because right now, all y'all concerned is about getting friends. But you see that, once you run these videos back, it'll help you. All this information here on how to get your money, because that's your money. That's what are we here for? To get money. We want to get 1,000 friends to get monetized. And once you're there, like China has 6,000, but she want to get real money. You follow these guidelines to make sure they don't hold your account, because you do all that work for nothing. That's crazy. I got like a lot of information on that, where people want to know why. That's because the channel is not optimized for the what you call is the AdSense payout policies, payment policies is not optimized for that. They're just doing whatever they want. And and it's not college words. It's just like, go to the website and read the policies. You're not just allowed to. I just did a NyQuil thing because I'm sick, right? I'm not allowed to say, hey, this is like a good stuff right here. This company is great. You're gonna let like a little cut off of that. They're gonna pay you, right? But YouTube wants to know that, because this company might have issues with this company, and the partnership programs are more important than me and you. In other words, so if you're trying to get a couple of dollars here without using the platform, without using the declaration button, the other declaration button says is, hey, you're gonna be doing this. So like that, they won't put this in here. This ad, they'll remove it. You see what I'm saying? That's all that is. You're not going to get in trouble if you hit that button. That button helps you to get paid. You know what I mean? And I keep saying that because every time I talk, people still saying, "Where's that button at?" After I did 10 videos on that button, you know, and they're like, "What's this button at?" I just did 10 videos on that. So that's why I keep repeating it to make sure, because I'm here. I don't care if I got to repeat it 1,000 times to help you. And if you need help for me to repeat it 10 times or to do 10 videos on it, but you make sure when you get your you make sure you get your threshold, your identification on AdSense. Make sure that's so important. Just make sure, no matter what you do, um, don't forget to optimize your mobile site. And what that means is, when you're gonna do like an ad, like a feed, a live feed. Once you're monetized, you want to make sure that that feed has a good connection to you, because your commercials are going to be running to that feed. So it don't make no sense for you to lose all that money because somebody could have been clicking on those commercials and give you AdSense money, but now they can't because your connection is like bloop, blah, bloop, bloop, bloop. Make sure your connection is tight by going to see if your website or your phone's, well, let me put this over here, making sure your website or phone have a good connection. You could do that. Google test my site, free, and it'll tell you right there if you got a great connection. And also, we do like a lot of stuff in here. What I do is, like on this tablet, I got like a lot of playlists, but this is connected to my account, and I got like 5 accounts on Verizon. But what they do is they monitor my traffic once I reach 25 billion. I forgot what the threshold is. Once I reach a certain amount of data usage, I think it's 25 billion, they start controlling my traffic, and that affects my live feeds, which if I was to be monetized. So again, this is to help you. If you got like a different device and you're like continuously, unless if you got a home website, if you got your home internet, that's different. You can use the internet to play somebody else's playlist. But you have to understand, when you play 5 or 10 of these people's playlists, that's sucking up the hell out of your data. And what happens is, if China want to go live, now her live feed is going to be bloop, 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 because that power is not there. She used up the data feed to help another person, and her data feed doesn't have the data bits to give her a clear image, because now it's being controlled, it's being throttled back. In my case with Verizon, I hope y'all don't think this is college words, but Verizon monitors my traffic. Like, let's say if I used up all my data, they're not going to slow me down. But let's say if this person comes in here and he want to use data, but he hasn't used up his 25, he's going to get preference. So he's going to get a clear signal. They're going to put my signal on hold. When he's done, or anybody's done, whoever has less data, they're going to get preference. It's like traffic controlling. AT&T Virgin Mobile, whoever, they got different things. AT&T, if you reach 20 billion, whatever it is, they literally throttle you down to the point of 3G. That means you're gonna get a connection like bloop, 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 live feed, bloop, nothing, and then your ads gonna be like lost in translation. People don't know what you're saying. They're trying to give you love, but it's like blurry. You look like a monster now because you don't have that the pipelines because you're using up all your data. So try to monitor your data within cycles. So if you got monetized and you want your nice clear ads to be clicked on and people to get impressions on, make sure that you're monitoring your data. Even though you get unlimited, you really don't have unlimited. That's just all of that saying is that you're only going to pay one price, but they could still control that, which is unfortunately what that's what they do. Even at Verizon, sometimes I don't got a strong signal because of that. Because I used up all the data and I got to wait for the 23rd of the month to reset my data to get that strong. So play if you're gonna play a person's playlist, make sure they're hooking you up too. Because it's times when I play like 28 videos, then I notice that that person by his traffic, I got ways of knowing they didn't even play mine. I really don't care, but don't tell me you're gonna play mine just for the sake of saying it. If you know that I'm playing yours and you trust me, don't play me like that. So, oh yeah, well I'm playing yours, and I know you're not. I could find out if you're not. So, but also, it's not me finding out. It's just be real to the people here. If you can't play the playlist, say, "Oh, I'm going to play one or two." I can't play the whole thing. I'm trying to save data. Be aware. A lot of people think that doesn't affect. It does. If you sucking up the hell out of your data, out of your plan, you're going to be restricted, and your video is going to suffer, especially your ads. You know what I mean? So make sure you do that. Make sure you want to get the best format for your AdSense. There's different formats. You want to create a little a banner on that to let people know. I think it's 728 pixels by 90 pixels high, like right there. And it's just like a little board banner, nothing fancy. You can put it right, right on top of your video. You could have like a little sidebar one. Do little things to get you out there. Get you out there. Do the horizontal ones when they come up. However you want it, at the bottom. You do however. Again, I'm sorry if I missed the comments. Now I think I got a fever. It's one of those flus that lingers. Like it comes on and it doesn't hit you. It stretches. Makes you weak, makes you tired. It's one of those crazy flus. That's what I got right now. But I still got energy to help you guys. Um, like I said, the best way is however you want it. You could put you know, and it says here, no, that you can't use trickery to make people think your AdSense link units or navigation manuals in order to get them to click. Like that clickbait, you can't do that. Let AdSense be AdSense. You know, the link units under the main header of your content and blog news sites usually blend very well. They could see that, but still stick out enough so traditional link coloring that matches your site's theme to make sure everything's cohesive. But just don't gag it. Don't add. Don't click on your own ads and stuff like that. They're gonna know. Don't watch your own videos. If you want to watch your own videos, it ain't gonna count. Hey, James Hensley TTD. They're gonna know if you watch your own videos to get your monetization and all that. You do all that work to get monetized. Now you're gonna like jeopardize that by having your your monetization canceled. They know all that. I know y'all think y'all could fool up and trick the AdSense people just like you think you could trick the algorithm. Just take your time doing these things, man. I mean, I want to help y'all get there. And when I said I was going to help small truckers, small channels, I meant small truckers, small channels, and small people to get there, but being responsible. You know what I mean? And when you get your AdSense, some people could have 5 jobs and still have AdSense, and get a couple of dollars to pay for the fuel, to pay for the games, to pay for the cigarettes. Cigarettes, last time I checked, they're like $10 a pack. You can get AdSense to pay for your cigarette habit, for your games, Fortnite. to pay for your equipment for your cameras. You can't write off cigarettes, but you can write off the games that you're playing if you review them. I think what 5 minutes or something. It's so many darn ways for you to get paid. If you like to eat a lot of food, well, AdSense will pay for your food bill. Go to a restaurant, tell the manager you want to review their Big Mac. Get the camera out, so now you're gonna write off that meal. You're getting free money to I'm taking some of this Intencio. Estoy bebiendo de esto. By the way, nice haircut you got earlier. It was. See that? I'm taking this. It's making me drowsy and tired, but I think now I got a fever. I just don't got no energy. But you make sure. All right, you already know how to optimize your website and your phone to make sure you got a good connection. No matter what they say, even Verizon throttles down their data. So when I'm doing a video, it might be blotchy and not quality. So, but when you start monetizing, that's what you got to really control, because those banners, wherever you put them at, however you monetize your channel, whatever partnership program, or if you're doing product placement, it's gonna be all blurry. They won't be able to even read the description or the links. So make sure you monitor your data, monitor that. Make sure you're um you know and also it's real important to read the policies on. I know channels that have videos from last year with the different rules, that the new rules apply to that. So those rules, so when you watch your old channels, because they still getting money, right? They're still making you money, but then they also might be making you no money by canceling your AdSense. You see what I'm saying? Because YouTube is not going to tell you which video is the one that effed up. That's the whole thing. There's no people in YouTube. Y'all know this. So let's say if you get demonetized and you're like, okay, which one was it? YouTube won't even tell you, because the person that reviewed it now is reviewing 5,000 other videos. You see? So it's just better, because you're small, for you to monitor your videos, because they're not going to do it. But even though they're not doing it, you're not going to get money, because they just did something and they don't want to be responsible. All they say is one of your videos. That's easier to say. If you got like 100 videos, they're not going to go, let me see which one it was. Some of this gets lost in translation. So whatever the error was, or whatever your video was, they're not going to be doing all that. Here it is. It's this one. That's a lot of work. So it's easier to write your letter. You got to follow the ad policy and one of your videos. Now you got to go, which one was it? Was it this one? Can't be that one, because that one I got money last month. So it's got to be the one before. And you got to do all that backtracking. Why do all that work? Instead, take your time and follow the rules now. And if you got old videos, of course, if you're here, most likely you're probably not monetized last year or the year before that. So you don't really got to worry about this. But for the future, that is. Last year, let's say if you was monetized and you're here to try to get more subs, well then watch those videos from last year to make sure that you folks following the policies. You know what I mean? The new AdSense policy, because they changed due to ad apocalypse 2. And I lost a whole bunch of people. So just make sure of that, guys. Hey Perry, how y'all doing? Lux Love, how you doing? Last Drop, hello. Beauty and the Geek, Jacqueline Brown, Jackknife in the gang. Don't forget, go to his channel right now. Oh, okay. B&O did a raid. That's awesome. I didn't even know that. Here? I appreciate that. That'll get my message across. Finnegan, go to his channel. I hope you feel better. Thanks. Go to Baby Girl. Finnegan has some good supporters in there. He does game playing, but he also talks. Let's help get 8JH Outdoors to 590. Why not 600? 10 more. There should be 10 guys in here that doesn't have them. Pam. Supreme Commanding. Yes, Tenso is real good. James Hemsley. True Bro. Jacqueline Brown. Lots of great people here. Mr. Elliott. Haitian Culture Club. Pam B. Life with Mafia. Blake. Ice Cold Water. Heather, thank you for being here. Beauty and the Geek. China, Tony Skiz. Tony Skittles. I always say Skiz. Thank you guys for being here. Everybody in here I love. Nikki ASMR, she's real good. She'll put you to sleep with her ASMR. E-Waste Mike, thank you. I hope I help some people out in here. Carter's Eats. I know people got to come in here and go because it's late. It's one of those. I wasn't even planning this, but I think I got a fever. Thank you, everybody in here. Heather, of course. Kayline. Carly girl. I know she has kids in the family. Mini Mike Van. Thank you. Ms. Nolans. I hope I taught somebody something here. I know I said a lot, but it's YouTube never stops, man. There's so much in here in YouTube. You have no idea. It's just not about getting friends. It's about learning this stuff. And there's so much to learn that you need coaches. I don't mind being a coach or a teacher, but that's the only way to learn this because it's all around. It's spread out. You know, I learned trucking the same way. I learned how to do a trucking business by just living it, doing it, and wanting to learn it. But whoever taught me, I would learn faster, and I appreciated that. Mimi's lifestyle. Oh my God, Pam. Thank you all, Moesha Grace, baby girl. Thank you, Little Viking Coach. Wilberg, all reliables in here. All these guys are Stacker. Not hey Trapper John, and I know you guys are busy. I don't expect that to stay in here for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Bossy, hey, you know I'm doing a quick shout out here. Dirty Broke, Pam. I'm all the way in the back here. King Roddy. But you know, Artsy Studios, that's a good channel right there. All of these channels are great, but Heather again, you know, just be aware that once you optimize your channel, Maya's vlogs. No driving for you, bro. Yeah, I'm home. All these great channels, Mutton Mutts reviews. You know, see, and the thing is, the more you know, ice cold water, last drop. Thank you. Who else? Jacqueline, thank you. Nolens, Perry, H stores. Come on, how far is H store from 600? Come on, guys, we can't give them 600 in here. The Fish and Dream. I gave my speech on, on the basics of AdSense, and then I'll do more because it's real tough. I want to go straight. I'm gonna just kind of ease into it, but I know y'all saying, "Well, I don't have AdSense." Pretty soon you will, and you'll be prepared for it. Shamir Gray, how you doing, mod? Well, you want to be a mod? Shania, Sayena. So you leaving me, Jacqueline Brown? Okay, Jacqueline Brown is leaving us. Haitian Club. I'm giving my last shout outs before I shut it down. Come on, Jacqueline. You just got here. Don't leave yet. Got my YouTube pillow. That's it. Tammy loves that. Come on, guys. Before we leave, let's get Fish and Dream 910. Let's get what's it 919? Let's see if we can get on Fish and Dream to 910. I'm off the record with some content. Thank you so much for live. Have a great. Oh, okay. Get some rest. Okay, I guess. I love you too, Chanel Gray. You too, Jackknife. I know you're always playing games. You're busy. You got the life pod and tech. East We Fifth A. Thank you. Hey, don't forget. If you're new, just subscribe to everyone. Subscribe here, because that'll get my channel out there to people. I'm not here for the monetization, but the more subscribers I have, the more avenues, the more stuff goes out there. If they're real true subscribers, that's why I want real people. When I get my subscribers, they're real because I check them out. I check the website out. Hey, thank you, Eats. And Miss Nollins, you too. Let's try to get this guy up here. What's his name? To 910. You know, why not? My channel is not about that. That's why I don't got 100 or 200 people in here. But that's fine. You know, I'm happy with 5, 10, 15, 20, 50 people. Even if I got 60, you know, because I just want y'all to get the message. If I'm here with 60, that means y'all learning something, at least learning something. I got a lot. I got more than enough to yeah. I don't want to say that because that kind of, even if I had 100 or even if I had a million, it won't. That doesn't help. You know, it doesn't help. You know, because I'm a help channel, and you know, some people are gonna say, "Well, you only got a million. How you know?" Or you only got 100. How you know? So that will eliminate that. You know, that way it'll be in a neutral playing field. When people say, "Well, you got 50,000, you should have 100,000." Okay, well I don't. Well, you only got 100,000, you should have 500,000, and you're helping people. But I don't. Well, you only got 500,000, you should have a million since you know so much. But I don't. So it's just easier to help you. And if I'm giving you advice on what to do to get subscribers and to stay monetized, you're pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that you know that I got enough to subscribe and be monetized if I want. You know, it's about the number of quality views. Some people can get monetized with 30,000 views. If those quality or 20,000, if those quality 20,000 views have enough time watch, then you can get monetized with that. Same thing with 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. If you got a thousand this is a true fact. If you got and I don't care if I only got one person here, I'm gonna say this. If you got 1,000 true friends and they watch a video for 1 minute, you know, at the end of the month, you'll have a lot of watch hours, and at the end of less than a year, you'll qualify to get monetized. But one person watching your video, one, and I got a free jump skip. It froze me out. If you got 1,000 friends watching your videos, true friends, every day for 1 minute, just 1 minute, you'll get monetized real fast. 1 minute video, 1 minute, 1,000 friends watching that every day. That's what I'm saying. True friends will give you money. The will True friends will get you monetized. You know, and they'll watch your commercials and you'll get paid. Yeah. So, you know, just be aware that try to pick your channels that's going to support you. Not just try to get a whole bunch of friends for no reason. Try to get real true friends because those are the ones that's going to pay you. And like I said, you get 1,000 of these guys, they only got to watch 1 minute, right? 1 minute. Those 1,000 friends, 1 minute. Within a few months, monetization time. You know what I mean? Or just do a 5 minute video twice a day for 240 times. You'll get 240,000 minutes. Or you could do one video for 10 minutes each day. Make sure your true friends watch it. You'll get the 10 minute, right? You get 10 minutes a day. That adds up. And 200, do 240 of those, you'll get 240,000 minutes. Real easy. Which equals 4,000 hours. I just started this less than 2.5 months. I had 0 watch hours and I zoomed. Even friends, I had 140 friends, and I got 1,000 within a few weeks, and I never looked back. I don't even care how many. I don't care about friends because I don't monetize, but I care for you to have the same success though. That's why I talk all this stuff. Yeah, and even if you keep them even shorter, because what you want to do is eat well. Fefe, Fifi, go to your analytics and find out what's your demographics. If the young people watch you the most, mine's are 24 to 44, and they got smaller attention spans on the average. So I try to keep them between 20, no more than 20. But that when you're doing a live feed that's informational, that's different. But if I'm gonna edit a video, I'll do it 5 to 10 minutes because that's the attention span of my high demographics. If you're serving a particular demographics that's high, like let's say 45 to 55, Then do the math. Find out what's their attention retention. Go to your analytics and look under duration of the video. If you see that the average is 3 minutes, then try to do 5 minute videos because your audience is watching that long. You see what I'm saying? Your audience between that age range, and things like that. Okay, guys, I love everybody here. Exactly, 20 is fine. But go into your video for the last 7 days, that's 20 minutes long, and then average the duration time. Then look at the demographics for those 10 videos for the last 7 days to see the success rate. If people are staying there out of the 20 minutes, like 15, then keep doing those videos. But we both know that most likely they're leaving around the 5 minute mark, the 8 minute mark, and then they're not going to watch the whole 20. So your watch time hours for all that work is just going to be 7 minutes. And you're doing 20, 30 minutes worth of work with the editing, maybe 2 hours. So just start kind of evaluating those analytics that's there to help you. When I talk about analytics, that ain't because I just want to say that fancy word. I'm trying to make you use it to help you get a better product out there for better results. Hey, Sabu TV, how you doing? Abe's Kitchen, how you doing? Mine is 3 to 5 minutes. That's good. If you know your demographics, that means your age range of people that's watching you. If you know that, if you know by doing the numbers, like if you go to your impressions funnel, that part in analytics, and if you see impressions, the percentage of rate that people go into your video, if it's like above 5, that's good. That means they like your picture, your thumbnail, your title. Then they're gonna go in there and see your video, and if they stay between 1 to 5 minutes, that's good. That means they probably gonna watch the whole 5 minute video. That's good. Now you got a good click rate, click through rate, retention, and then even the duration is good. So just make sure that you utilize their tools. You cannot put a video on every day. Cannot put up. I don't know why. I mean, you can if you want. Is there a restriction? Lots of people watch long enough to make a comment. They are gone, but I would like more feedback. Well, you can't force people. So you gotta. If you want more feedback, then you gotta do stuff to get more feedback. Evidently, you can see videos that get a lot of feedback, and there's a reason for that because of the fact that they're doing stuff. So watch those videos that you see a lot of feedback and see what they're doing. And I know everybody's always telling you to do that, but you know, when I was a sports athlete, I wanted to be an all-star. I just didn't want to sit there. So when I joined up different teams, I used to watch the team captain, the top players of that team, see how they perform. Either it was through basketball, track and field. When I saw a track and field runner and cross country runner, because I like to run too, I used to watch their bodies. I used to watch how they ran and how they were successful. I would talk to them, and then I will apply their style for me. Then I will watch the television like Michael Jordan and see what he was doing. And then I would do that in the basketball court, of course, not at his level, but I would emulate that because that's how they were successful. And that whatever they were doing, they were in television for the world to watch. So I'm thinking, wow, that's how I'm gonna play. Like I'm older, so I used to watch this guy named Dr. J, Julius Irvin. He would take off on a foul line and dunk on people with his big arms and hands and do fancy shots. And I'll do the same thing because he was the leader and he was the guy that was people emulating around the world. Dr. J, and then Michael Jordan, and then Kobe, and then Bryant. See, all of these people, they watch these guys play and they copy them. Same thing on YouTube. If you see a top YouTuber, you're like, I want to be like him too. And see what he's doing. See how his channel is doing with the comments. And you're like, okay, I got to do something to that. Not at that level, but copying that style to help you. And even YouTube tells you to do that. That's why you get these suggestions from all these top YouTubers. YouTube wants you to succeed so you can make the money. So they're like putting all these guys in here that they want you to see, which is why I tell you, click those suggestions, because that makes your channel relevant. That means that YouTube knows you're not a spam channel. You're like listening and you're going in there. You know what I mean? So go in there, watch their style, female, even if it's kids, watch what they're doing and copy their channel style. Yeah, your thumbnail eats with Fifi Fefe. I I not banking on YouTube, but I get monetized and make coin. That's bonus. I will probably start making more international vacations because I'm a workaholic. Exactly. You know, you can never bank on anything in life. If you, I got a trucking job and I got skills, but I still don't use that as my only source. You know, you got to have money saved up besides, you know, other streams of income. Like y'all know I'm gonna open up Anytime Fitness, so that'll be one, and then trucking, and then I'm gonna be a broker. So always have different, just not one thing. You know what I mean? Even stock, if you got money in a stock exchange, the first thing a stockbroker is gonna say, diversify. You're like, what the hell is that word? It's a college word. No, that means you just put money here, put money there, put money here, put money there, everywhere, not just one little spot. Because that if that little stock blows up, your money's gonna disappear. So you have money here, money there. If that blows up, you're gonna have money here and there, and you're gonna have money somewhere else. Same thing in life in general, even on YouTube. Now, a lot of people used to make a lot of money like 10, like 5 years, like 7 years ago. But things happened on YouTube that prevented, you know, like a lot of guys that were getting $1 million were at Capitalist One, where the advertisers pulled out. You know, they started losing houses because they didn't know how to they were just dependent on YouTube. They didn't get good financial advice, and if they did, they just didn't listen to it, because YouTube will help you, you know, manage your money. They got like links and all that, and but a lot of people were just buying stuff and buying girlfriend houses, and I'm gonna buy my mom a house. They'll put it on YouTube. Look at this is my mom. You know, I seen this one time, this YouTube channel where the guy, his dad was Mexican, and he bought his dad a brand new car. I think he bought him like a Cadillac, real fancy, right? Because he had YouTube money, and all his dad was kept saying for like 20 minutes was like the same word over and over again. I don't want to repeat it because then they might find out who it is. But this person just kept repeating the same word, like "oh my God," like let's just say "oh my God," you know, and like 1,000 times out of shock. And that's one thing. Like you don't want to get reactions of your family that's going to last forever, looking like an idiot. He kept saying, "What? What? 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 What?" He said "what" like 5,000 times. Yeah, I know, it's right there. See it? And he's a top YouTuber. He has a gym in California, in Texas, and I've seen him when he was 19 as a model. He became a bodybuilder. He opened up his gym. His gym is successful. He sells gear. This is one of his bags here. Awfully, I got one of his bags right here. He got some good gear. You could put like a little laptop in here. Your drones. It's called Athlete, right? But his dad just kept saying 1,000 times, "What?" Because he bought him, you know, I think it was 2 years ago, he bought him a brand new Cadillac. I'm talking about top of the line. This thing was hot. And he's like, "What? What? What? No way. What?" And that's all he said. The dude was in shock. I don't know if it was acting, but it was just, you know, in YouTube land, you know, watch reactions, channels, because you could learn from that. Watch channels that teach you how to do business. You could learn from that. Just copy top YouTubers. Like you said, well, you don't get a lot of comments. You need to read my comments, but as you read my comments, I feel special. I need to triple check my comments. See, and that's anywhere. When Mickey reads my comments, I feel special. And that's not feeling special. It's more like, hey, thanks for recognizing me. In business, I studied this guy 20 years ago in business. He was a not, it wasn't Tony Robbins. I read all Tony Robbins stuff, but it was a guy before him. He was an older guy that taught you, when you do business, always mention the guy's name. If you're gonna shake hands in a business deal, solidify it by knowing the guy's name and saying it, because it doesn't make them feel special. It acknowledges the person like as genuine. So you're handshaking it, you signing a deal, and you say thank you, Tom, thank you, Mickey, and you too. When I see and I say your name, Eats Well FFA, I mean that wholeheartedly. I want to help you with your comments. I want to make you feel special, but I want to make everybody feel special, not just you. So I'm glad that I make you feel that way. But what you do is you do the same thing on your channel to your like Mickey. Mickey is in here, I think. I don't know if she's still here, but look, see right there. Mickey has 250,000, I think, comments that she. That's a lot of work because she wants them to feel, that she's acknowledging them. Yeah, it makes them feel special, but she doesn't know that unless you say it. In general, she does it because she's genuine. She wants to, she wants to give them help. So that's what you do. When you get your AdSense money, like I told you in the beginning of the video, you monetize your channel accordingly, but you also optimize your monetization just the same way you optimize your channel. When you optimize it, like again, like I said earlier, right? We're gonna go back to this. I got a live feed coming up, and I got this big special presentation. But now I used up all my data, and I don't have the internet. I'm using my phone connection. Your phone connection is going to be limited for your connection now, so your live feed is going to be improvised. What does that mean? Well, your connection is going to be like bloop, 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 like my connection earlier because I had a bad signal. It'll be like bloop, bloop, bloop. So will your AdSense money, because all your banners, wherever you place them at, whatever AdSense program you pick or utilize, you're going to be all squiggly squaggly. You're wasting all that. But let's say you did a video and you did all of that work, but you didn't bother to check the connection on your website. So now you did 3 hours of editing or whatever. You didn't bother checking. Now that you're monetized, it's important to have a good connection. That's the first thing that YouTube monetization program teaches you. I'm doing it for free, but they'll charge you money for this. Make sure that your connection is tough. Go to Google Test My Site. Google Test My Site. Free program. You put in your IP address in there, your URL, and then you test that connection on your phone or even on your website to make sure you had a good connection. If it says you got an average and above average connection, then that's good to do your video. But anything below that, you're going to be taking a chance. You might be losing a lot of AdSense money because of the fact that people can't even understand what you're saying on your video, let alone try to read your links and see your ads. So make sure you test your connection before you even try to do a big time video production. Make sure you get a good connection. Now, if you got the home computer, depending upon your MPS, depending upon how your service provider gives you the speed, then you're good because you're using an internet home-based connection. But still, you want to even test that. How you do that? Google Test My Site, free, and test your home connection, and it'll tell you right on spot, hey, it's good to do your video now, because you got like a above average connection, or it'll even tell you if it's fast. Most likely you'll be fast. On a phone, when you share your data with others and you're helping others to see their playlist, you're sucking up your data plan. What does that mean? Well, when you're gonna go live at work, you're gonna get like blah connection because you got to wait till you get the new recycle one. If you got Verizon, Verizon doesn't throttle your data. What they do is they monitor the traffic. So let's say you're at work and you're trying to go live or you're trying to say hi and all that. If you used up a lot of your data, now you're dependent upon traffic modulation. What that means is Verizon, they're going to say, Joe Blow over here, he didn't use up a lot of data and he's on right now. We're going to give him all the power to his channel, to his phone, for his live feed or whatever. In the meantime, you're there waiting with a half an okie doke 3G connection, doing your videos all like blurring up. So now when he's done, if nobody else is in that vicinity, you're next. You're gonna get that great signal. Now to be clear again, you'll be like, oh, there I go. So and then AT&T has a different thing. AT&T Mobile, all of the other providers, they monitor, they throttle your data. What that means is once you use up 20 billion, you're done. You got to wait till next month or next week to recycle. So now you're getting that 3G, 2G kind of a, they can't even I'm sick. They can't even understand what the hell you're saying because their connection. Make sure. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a fever now. Make sure that your connections on your live feeds and all that, they're tough. Make sure that they're there. Make sure you didn't use all your data. I helped out a lot of people out on my other devices. My data is weak. I know I already did. I'm taking some of this. Oh, hold up, Nikki. I gotta do a content declaration button. No, this ain't no market placement ad. I'm just taking some of this. And man, but you guys, man, whatever you do, just optimize your AdSense. Optimize. My channel is not just to help you and go away and give your friends. It's to give you the direction to the information, and it's up to you how you want to study it. Because YouTube has a this ain't nothing. There's so much stuff in YouTube for monetization, optimization of your channel. It's crazy. They literally have a YouTube university, but it's a lot of money. You hit your sub counter. I already went through that. You know, how is it that if I tell you I got 100 subs and I'm giving you information, well, you know what's going to happen? Oh, you only got 100 subs. Why are you telling me what to do? Okay, well, I got 5,000 subs. Oh, you only got 5,000 subs. How you know? You know? Okay. Only I got 10,000 subs. Oh yeah, well, 10,000 subs. You don't know what you're doing. Well, I got 100,000 subs. Oh yeah, just that. You should have like more than that. Okay, well, I got 500,000 subs. See, it doesn't help me any to help you if you see my sub count. Evidently, you know that I could literally qualify for monetization, and I got more than enough because I already told you when I came on here 2 months ago, I had 120, and I zoomed past 1,000. So I qualify for monetization. So why display my subs? Because all that's gonna do is discount my information to help you. That's how YouTube is. You know that. So it's better to hide it, not because even if I had 50,000, I'm not going to display that because that doesn't help me. It doesn't help me with a small channel that only has 100. They're going to see me as monumental. Wow, I am never going to get that. So it's just, why disclose that? It doesn't help me. It doesn't help you. You already know that I got more than 1,000. So, I mean, you're probably thinking, Mickey, well, true, you just have knowledge. Well, we all do. You got a college degree. Well, I got a college degree too. That doesn't make me smarter than you. What that makes me is that I'm studying this particular stuff more to help you, not to be greater than you, but to help you. Because if I wanted to be greater than you, I wouldn't even be. I'll be charging you. I'll be giving you a hard time with it. I'm giving you stuff for free and trying to get you there, and I'll tell you how to learn it for free. Like just I'll give you the information and you take off with it. And that's all we all should be in these channels. Like when you come in here, you give them your lifestyle knowledge, your Alex, you are my phone a friend on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Okay, I just got that. I haven't seen that show in ages. You are my phone a friend on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or anything YouTube or trucking. Yeah, well, it's not just trucking. I know business. I got corporate credit. I know how to fix your business credit utilizing the 1970s Fair Credit Reporting Act 309 subsection, which is a subsection on the credit report act that states that the information in your credit has to be 100% accurate. If it's not, you counter that. Even though you actually had a credit card that went defaulted and is actually in your credit report, but using that process that process, which is lengthy, you could remove that credit card that you have for 10 years or whatever, or in bankruptcy. There's different procedures for that. So I know business on that side, not just trucking. I know trucking, but I also know trucking business and business. I got 12 trading lines on my corporate credit accounts. I got Amazon account, business accounts. I got Shell, Citibank, or American Express. I got major credit cards based on my credit, business credit, not my personal credit. So I got personal credit that could help you with, and also business credit. So it's just not that. I haven't started that yet because what I'm doing is time consuming and trucking. transferring my business to my name, my own equipment, to have my own trucking company plus a gym. So I'm trying to do that, and along the way, pass this information to help y'all. But yeah, it's just not trucking business. You could phone a friend of me on Millionaire if you want, with even corporate credit. I could tell you how to reach a tier 1 up to tier 10 business credit rating, utilizing several business procedures and the banking laws to qualify you for a higher tier rating to qualify for higher low interest loans on the business sector. All that crazy boring stuff. So it's just not trucking and all that. Business fitness credit. I got great credit. You are knowledge. Thank you. Business fitness credit. I got good credit for you. That's good. I'm pretty sure you do got good credit because I seen your luxurious automobiles and several other expensive items. So, I'm pretty sure one of these guys got. And you told me you got. I think Pierre has business credit and all that, which is good. You start from there, a little bit of business credit, and the world of business, like you could get a $50,000 loan in the world of business, even if you had 5 bankruptcies on your personal credit. When you establish a LLC when you establish a a business credit account using an LLC or corporate entity, your personal credit doesn't matter. I had a government lien. I had identity theft a few years ago that I had to file for bankruptcy. Those three things on my personal credit, I had to file for bankruptcy and reestablish my credit again, which I did past 720 within a few months, utilizing certain procedures with the 1970s Fair Credit Reporting Act sub laws, the 309 Act, 309 section. So with that, I got my credit up to 700, which enabled me to obtain higher credit on the business side. When I got my LLC, within 3 months, not months, months of getting my LLC, I qualified for a $5,000 low interest loan, no, a line of credit from the bank. And then 2 months later, I went to Wells Fargo, opened up another business account, again $5,000. Now, within a few months after that, they reached to 10,000. In the world of credit versus personal credit, business credit, if you got the proper setup, you could get 5, 50, $10,000 loans within weeks or months of your application on your business side. If you do that on the personal side, for you to get a $5,000 or $50,000 loan, you're gonna have credit for 10 years because that's based on past experience. On the business side, all you have to do is get 10, 12, 8 trading lines to establish that credential on the business side, and you could qualify within months. All of that I know, and I could teach, which I paid for, but I'm not going to charge you for it. In the future, as time goes on, I was who's ever interested. This right here is a whole different forum, though. My target audience here in this particular channel is not geared towards that. It may be geared to knowing the basics, but right now I got to stop with that because I'm losing people. I know my target audience. Hey, Tito, Dios te bendiga. Thank you. I saw your last live last time. Yeah, last night. Yeah, thank you, buddy. I'm gonna see all my Spanish friends. I'm going to the lives every night. Here too. But yeah, I know how to stop with the business talk and all that because of the fact that my target audience is more towards YouTube channel growing, and that so it's different. You know what I mean? Because at this point, that's how I structure my channel. But I might have other channels based on that in the future. It's just time consuming. ¿Cómo está? Correct, Mickey. That's right. See, I got you put it right there. I hung it up right there. And I mean, I know you got good credit because I know you're a good. I could tell you're a good business person, and I could tell you know how to manage your finances, which is great. Everybody in here, once you start doing that, once you start getting your credit, utilize your analytics on Google. It's so cool, man. Once you see it, you see what I'm talking about. You go in there, put your domain name. It's called Google Search Console. Go in there, utilize those tools. Let them tell you the analytics of your website, of your URL on your YouTube channel. Just let them work with you in there. Go to your. Thank you, amigo. Estoy enfermo, tengo resfriado, estoy usando esto. A little bit of this. Un poquito para enojarme, pero estoy con fiebre, estoy aquí cansado. Pero me siento bien. I still feel, you know what I mean? I still feel good, man. Even when I got a cold, you can't you can't go down, man. You got to stay up. Yeah, I'm like burning up. But I got my Native American T-shirt. I'm 15% Native American. Isn't that cool? I'm proud of my Puerto Rican, Puertorriqueño, orgulloso. I'm proud of my white side, mixed breed like I am. I embrace all of my races. Miss Nolans. I hope somebody out. Anybody gonna go live here? Tú vas a ir live, Tito. Te va a ir a live para llevar a la gente para allí. Tengo 10 gente, 15 aquí. If you're gonna go live, we could go over there. I'm not sure if y'all have Tito. Bien fuerte. Yes, Tito. Tito has like a lot of females on this channel. Good, nothing. I hope you feel better. Well, okay. I mean, if y'all want to go, well, I guess Mickey's going to sleep now. If y'all want to go to Tito's channel, he doesn't mind having females there. Just Crystal. JB site. Hey. Do you think? Oh man, see, I missed this question. You still here, JB? Do you think quantity is better than quality to grow your channel? Are you still here? Ahora no. Okay, está bien. Let me see. Contesto la pregunta de. I'm gonna answer JB site. Tell us more on Article 13. Do you think? Well, quality is better. If you're gonna do, if JB site is still here, quality is way better. Adios, amigo. Good night, Mickey. Quality is better because at the end of the day, that's going to last longer. If you're going to monetize your quality versus quantity, if you do all these long videos, uh, yeah, do quality because you could do 5 minutes of quality and it'll last longer, and you're going to get more views and get more money, and it's going to count. Whereas quantity, that's only going to be a flash in the pan. You're going to do a whole bunch of videos with nothing. Nobody's going to watch them. But the quality one, they will. And if you want to get money, that counts because YouTube will place. Thank you. YouTube will place ads on those good quality videos. They're not going to place ads on the quantity ones, because it's crap. And that's the first thing YouTube will tell you on their ad policy. Quality. They're not going to put ads on crap. Man, I got a cough. And they'll tell you that. I don't know if he's still here or not. I think he asked that. These comments just come on fast and they just reappear. But Article 13, that's just that's a law that was passed a few days ago that says they're gonna put taxes and copyrights on everything: news, pictures, magazines, records, toys. Everything's gonna get that in Europe. And so when making videos, YouTube doesn't want no lawsuits, so they got to monitor all that stuff. YouTube got to put these special filters software to grab all that copyright. They don't even know what to grab because that article doesn't explain everything. So YouTube at this point does rather just keep everything in here and original just to avoid that. And anything that's copyrighted, it'll be a pain, but they still got 2 years for it to be law. In 2 years it'll pass. Hey guys, I love everybody in here. Unless nobody has a question. Nobody else has a question? Okay, guys. I love everybody in here. And I know I'm here with a little bit of NyQuil to help me. And if any, are you gonna be up? BNO, I could send some people over there if you want. I don't know if you can. Y'all watch BNO's channel too. Not to the moment. Thank you so much, Alex. You're welcome. If y'all gonna watch his video or Miss Nolan's, BNO has monetization in there. And once y'all just go in there and watch one of his videos to watch his ads, or just to give him that marketing time. I go in there, I watch all the outdoors channels. I got hundreds of them to choose from, but I go in there. So if anybody goes in there right now, watch B&O's at least one video, 5 6 minute video. Watch one of his ads in there too if he has them, but just give him that watch time because the super chat and all these marketing people like to see that those channels are being looked at. Go in there right now. YouTube Miss Nolan's, and when y'all see him, go back to Miss Nolan's channel and of course, I think Mickey went to sleep. But anybody that's in here, just watch each other's channels. Just because y'all have them doesn't mean y'all can't go in there right now. Just don't go in there with one thing in sight to be friends, just to get pump up your. Go in there and watch them. I'm gonna go watch BNO, and then I'm gonna watch Miss Nolan's next video right now. Right now, when I hang up, and then whoever shows up on my suggestions and all that, I'm gonna watch them. And because I got to monitor my data, like I said, sometimes you got to have that data to go live, and you can't watch everybody's playlist like that. I watch 5 or 10 at the most. I used to watch 50 videos of a person's playlist, and then 50, 50, 50. My data was gone. I was being frozen out. Just kind of monitor who you watch, and just for the sake of saving your channel too, so you can go on live, especially. Okay, guys, I love everybody in here. YouTube being all Nolans. I'm super sick. I was gonna lie for Grant. Oh, you sick too? You gave it to me on your last live feed, man. You gave it to me, BNO. I am super sick. I don't got no energy, dude. It's just I feel like I'm like dreaming. I was gonna go live, but Grant is live and trying to get his hours to watch his playlist. I'm not going live for him. Oh, okay. Now who's Grant? We could go there if you want. Everybody go to Grant. Can you put his link up? I got like 5 10 people in here. It shows less, but the algorithm doesn't register real fast. Which one is Grant? Hey, Atazuma, hola, ¿cómo está? How you doing? We're gonna go over Grant's channel and then check out Ms. Nolan's too. Okay, much love, brother. I've been sleeping all day, Grant. I'm retired. Yep. Hold on. Oh, okay. I think I know who that is. I just don't have his link. All right, we're gonna go see Grant. Give him some hours. Every minute counts. It doesn't have to be hours. Just give them minutes because that accumulates. If y'all, at least go in there 5 minutes. Don't go in there 1 minute. And yeah, okay, go to his channel here. All 10 of us are 15 plus onlookers that's not registered. All these 20, 30 guys is looking right now. And it's not showing up. Okay. ¿Estás? No, I'm home. See my YouTube pillow? I'm home now. Trying to be quiet here. I'm talking loud. Okay, we're gonna go hit that link. Come on, guys, hit that link. Vete para el link of usted mom, Grant, and necesita ahora, and then we'll check out Nolan's and check out B&O's videos too, man. Come on, guys. Everybody in here. I know we can't be everywhere, but at least if somebody's gonna direct you there, go there because that'll be relevant, and then the favor will be returned. All right, we're gonna go there right now, okay? I'm gonna end this, then I'm gonna go there. Hold up. I'm gonna end this and go there. I love everybody. Go to Grant's channel right now. Give him some hours. Ms. Nolan's. We're gonna go. Once you go in there, we'll hit your link for a few minutes, 5 10 minutes, and so forth. Okay, guys. That way, that's how we do it. We gang up on the channels, man. And it adds up to hours. I love you all. Bye bye.